Hey YouTube, yugioh97 coming at you with a Frogology video. This one is pretty much about the frog support coming out, or well, not really frog, monarch support coming out in Shadow Specters, which I find one of them to be super OP and in a way. And I'm just going to talk about them today and get your guys' opinions on them. I've known about them for a while, but I'm just now doing a Frogology on them. So yeah, let's get started. So in Shadow Specters, the first thing I'm going to talk about is we're getting like bigger monarchs. The only one really released right now though is the Grand Marg one. I'll put his effect in the video. Pretty much like they're bigger monarchs and like they have a draw card effect. And they're 2800 attack, 1000 defense. I don't find these to be, well, I don't find this one to be too good. When they make the dark one for Caius and like the wind one for Ryza, if those are really good, then yeah, I'll probably be playing them. And that's all I can say about those for now. Tell me what you guys think about them. And the one I really want to talk about is the continuous spell. Now, the continuous spell, it's really strange because it is continuous. But let's just like go over the effect. I'll have it in the video. Pretty much what this allows you to do is when you tribute a monster or something like that, you search a 2400 attack, 1000 defense, or 2800 attack, 1000 defense monster from your deck to your hand. This can allow you to like tribute for Caius and search a Ryza to your hand. And then when Caius dies, you tribute for Ryza and you search another Caius to your hand. And this thing keeps happening until you've like gone through all 6 of your broken monarchs. Pretty much it's like Monarch Searcher, like 3000. It's like a wind-up factory for monarchs. But it's not only for monarchs just because the way it's worded. It also allows other things to be broken, like summon Caius and search Illusory Snatch. Then you'll have another monarch hopefully, and then you can just like summon the monarch, summon Illusory Snatch, and you have an Exceed. The continuous spell makes Illusory Snatch really good in my opinion. It makes for easy quick exceeds, and in fact in the build I'm playing now, I play Zaborg just because it's a level 5 and you can make Tyrus or Volcasaurus or Adrius with Illusory Snatch, which is really good. And Zaborg isn't going to be too terrible if they do the format right, if Konami does the format right. Because the decks coming out in Shadow Specters are Bujin, Vampire, and Ghost Tricks that I've seen so far that might do something. Nothing in Judgment of the Light I see breaking a format. And it really just depends how Konami handles Dragons, Prophecy, Mermail. And yeah, it's pretty much like dependent on that. But if it goes into a grind format like it looks like because of the decks they're releasing, then Zaborg will be really good because nothing's really going to halt his destruction plays. And so yeah, Illusory Snatch just gets really good. Also, something to remember is the 2800 attack, 1000 defense. Yes, it searches the bigger monarchs, or so it seems. Hopefully they're all 2800 attack, 1000. But a nice card it searches out is Dark Arm Dragon. Dark Arm Dragon is 2800 attack, 1000 defense. So pretty much you can go through all 3 Caius and your other darks like Illusory Snatch, Adrius with like your Zaborg, and you can just summon Dark Arm fairly easy in this deck because you can search it really fast and it's hopefully not going to be dead unless you just draw opening hand with a terrible hand. This deck can search Dark Armed, and that's really the only 2800 attack, 1000 defense thing I see being worth it right now. But yeah, I find it really cool that you can search Dark Armed. I mean, that's really nice. Yeah, something to remember though is it's a continuous spell. Something about that is I've been testing a bunch of builds of it, but I can't find one that's like always the most. Sorry guys, my camera messed up for a second and like lost all the volume, so I'm just gonna redo this part. So pretty much I've been testing a lot of builds with this deck, but none that are just too consistent because because it's a continuous spell, the way it works is well, okay, you'll special your Treeborn, and then you'll play your continuous spell. And then you'll tribute the Treeborn for Caius and search your Ryza. Or, you know, you'll tribute for Ryza, search your Caius, whichever way you had it. And then, okay, since it's a Monarch, what they do, pretty much how frogs work is you summon a Monarch, you remove something, you poke with it, and then it dies next turn. It's not even a game. And then you can't special your Treeborn because you have spell right there unless it was MST'd. So you can't summon the Ryza to search your next Caius. So I see Frog Monarchs gearing towards a more Ronin Totem build, like a mix of Lancer with like a mix of Lancer with frogs, because Ronin Totem, you might have to play a lot of frogs, because Treeborn's not going to be like always reliable anymore. I mean, you'll still have to play 2 of it, but it's not going to be the most reliable thing, because just the fact that it's a continuous spell. So I'll probably be playing dupes, 2 Ronin Totem, maybe even poison draws along with my 2 Treeborn and Swamp Frog. So like, I really don't know where that's going to lead the deck. I'm not too, like, I don't know where the build of Frog Monarchs are going to go. So, I want you guys to, like, leave a comment how you would build the deck, because I'm actually just kind of stumped at this point. I've been testing so many builds, but just because the fact it's a continuous spell makes it not OP, but there's no other way they could have made the card work. So we had to find a way around that for this card to be good, and it's such a good card, because when it does work and I do have the Ronin Totem all filled up, then like you just have too much fuel for any other deck. And yeah, I really just, that's like all I can say is it's just kind of inconsistent without playing it with so many monsters. So I might go to a build with just a bunch of monsters like Ronin Totems, a bunch of hand traps, and like 6 spells, because all you really need is like your Soul Exchange, your staples. And so I might have to play like 8 spells, because I don't even play Econ in my current build. So tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment, subscribe, because this is the end of the video. And yeah, thumbs up. This was yugioh 97 by YouTube.